What's up? It's a flow. All right, we've reached the milestone, day 20. Day 19, we did pagode. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Brazilian subgenre of samba. Super cool. Obviously, very unique and very different, but I feel like I did a pretty good job. Check it out if you haven't already. But we're here for day 20. And let me just say, I kind of already did the prompt. I did everything behind the scenes. I'm planning on returning to the live streams tomorrow for day 21, and hopefully all that comes into play. But until then, this is just going to be the recap. So let's just go straight into it. All right, so for day 20, we got Electroclash as our genre. Our BPM was 125, key signature B minor, time signature 4/4. Musical obstacles. Use retro synth reminiscent of early 80s gear, Juno 60, MS-20 emulations. Include deadpan spoken or robotic vocal delivery with ironic or cynical lyrics. Incorporate distorted drum machines like the 808 or 909 for a gritty punk-like texture. So, Electroclash is a very unique genre. Emerging from the 1990s, the early 2000s as a fusion of 1980s new wave, synth pop, and techno with punk aesthetics. So I'm going to go straight into it. I'll show you guys what I did. And it's interesting because it's kind of its own vibe. So I stuck with the Electroclash theme in the beginning. And then in the middle, I just got super inspired to like transform it into something completely different. And then I go back into it. So I'll explain it as I go along, and let's take a listen.
You said it's cute, that little beat you made right before it hit 100,000 plays.
So, essentially, we have to be cynical and a little bit ironic when it comes to Electroclash. And so what I decided to do was go with like the 80s theme. You'll hear the bass moving a lot. Wow. Right, with the 808 beat. Pretty straightforward. The lyrics are about how a musician who is passionate about music, right, was told that it's just a hobby. And so in the beginning, what I like to think about is this is kind of like the beat that they made, right? And it's like not the greatest thing in the world. It's just like a beat that exists, right? But then it turns into something super different and super cool. And so like the concept is, oh, you thought it was just a beat? Yeah, it's just a beat. I guess it's just a hobby or whatever. But, you know, check this out. That's kind of the theme of it. So I'm going to go into it a little bit more and break it as we keep going.
I sent you a track that I never shared, a piece of me, but you never cared. Said you haven't had time to press play, but you're scrolling for hours every day.
All right, so this part came out of nowhere. I found this plugin by accident, or I shouldn't even say plugin, but I found this sound in a plugin. And I kind of just rolled with that, right? I have like a bunch of reverb in the background. It kind of sounds like vinyl crackle, right? So we have like a little bit of a lo-fi aspect to it. We have the everydays. So then that becomes the central theme, and then there is a chorus that comes, kind of like a drop, and that incorporates the idea of the where is it? Yeah, that. Hear that? So we just cut it. I like fell in love with that, and so like I had to make it into something, so it was incorporated.
I listen to my vibes every night, every night, every night.
Just dirty bass.
That's alright, that's alright, that's alright. I listen to my vibes every night, every night, every night.
The builds again.
You never really care. That's alright, that's alright, that's alright. I listen to my vibes every night, every night.
We go back to the original idea of Electroclash, right? And then it goes back into the idea of the whatever you want to even call it. It's a little bit of that like UK garage kind of something like that, right? I can't really like identify it. It's like a little housey, like you know what I mean? So watch.
You never really care. That's alright, that's alright, that's alright, that's alright. I sent you a track that I never shared, a piece of me, but you never cared. Said you haven't had time to press play, but you're scrolling for hours every day.
And that's how the song ends. We just start decrescendoing it. Little by little until you don't hear anything else. Super cool. So yeah, I think the only thing I didn't really show were the drums for the chorus, which are pretty different and cool. That with the bass line goes crazy. And the idea is there the whole time, right? And that same idea with the synths is what ends the song.
Every day.
God dang. I'm telling you, like, this came out of nowhere, and it's like a fusion of Electroclash with like UK garage or like whatever you want to call it. Again, I don't even know what to consider it, but like it's like a fusion of Electroclash, and I'm very happy with it. The lyrics, like I said, are satirical and sarcastic. You said it's cute, that little beat you made right before it hit 100,000 plays. Oh no, don't blush now, keep the shade. You wear your doubt like it's custom made. I sent you a track that I never shared, a piece of me that you never cared. Said you haven't had time to press play, but you scroll for hours every day. Yeah, I mean, like, that's kind of like the irony of it, right? Like, I'm sending music to someone, and I'm like, hey, like, take a listen, this is me. And then, like, months pass, and it's like, like, I meant to listen to it, but I just haven't had the time to. But they're also the same ones that are scrolling on their phone every single day, so, if you a real one, you'd be listening. So yeah, that's the irony of it, and that's kind of what I went with. So yeah, Electroclash, you have to be satirical, you have to be a little bit more on the sarcastic side and have a lot of attitude when it comes to the music. And so after listening to a bunch of these, that's what I decided to go with. It's real life situation, I would even say. And so I took just whatever was in my life and inspired that to write the song and then make the beat as fire as I can for the limitations that I have for the genre. So that's about it. Awesome. So I hope you guys enjoyed. This was a different kind of track. It was fun. It was definitely a little bit more on the creative side for me, which I love even more. I have a lot of fun with those. And yeah, this was day 20. So celebration day 20, and we got 10 more days to go. So if you're liking this, if you're enjoying the vibes, make sure you check out the next 10 days. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. I make all types of beats, all types of music, and I'm here to have a good time. We go with the flow. We vibe every single day. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.